Why are people even giving their power away to the planets that are in the sky? Why are they believing in numbers? I see people believing in astrology, I see people believing in numerology, and it pisses me off because God created you in his image so that you can become like God. You are the operant power of your physical reality. Please do not forget this. If you don't forget this, if you keep remembering this, then anxiety, fears, panic attacks will start to vanish away from your life. Because you have to remember that the physical reality that you perceive through your five senses is actually immaterial. It is completely mental and it is spiritual. The physical reality is just an extension of your own mind. This is the reason why yogis have been calling this physical reality as Maya, as an illusion, because they knew very well that when they could upgrade their state of consciousness or change their state of mind through various meditative practices, their physical reality got an upgrade as well. Even their biology got an upgrade because your body is a part of your physical reality. If you can just upgrade your state of consciousness, even your body, your physiology, your biology must get an upgrade. You do not have to be the victim of your genetics. You do not have to be the victim of your environment and life circumstances. If you can just change your mind, then genes that are responsible for bad mental health and panic attacks will start to turn off, and genes that are responsible for good mental health will start to turn on. I am from Nepal, and despite being from Nepal, which is a land of meditators and esoteric knowledge, I was totally unaware of this thing, of the thing that I just told you for the 21 years of my life. And when I knew about this, then my panic attacks just vanished. They never came back. So please, you do not have to spend countless amount of dollars or hours spending your money and time on therapy sessions and buying anxiety pills. If you can just understand this principle and do the steps, do the meditative steps that I'm about to tell you in this video, then you can say bye bye to your panic attacks. If you want to become someone who will never experience panic attacks ever again, if you want your friends and family to stop worrying about you, if you want your ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend or your competitors to look at you and just be jealous about how good you are doing in your life and regret that they ever messed with you, then please understand there's just three simple steps in order to upgrade your state of consciousness, change your state of mind, and consequently change your mental health, change every aspect of your physical reality. Right now, if you're surrounded by tragic circumstances, if one tragic circumstance is over and another tragic circumstance just befalls upon you, if your health is deteriorating, then it's not a surprise that your state of mind is bad, because all of those are just a projection from your state of mind, from your state of consciousness. Change your state of consciousness and you will change everything around you. All the things will just naturally start to become good in your life. This is a law. This is the secret that nobody wants you to know. But if you come to Nepal, then this is a very common law that many meditators just know. Still, mainstream media, mainstream knowledge has not caught up to this principle. So, there's three steps of upgrading your state of consciousness. The first step is complete relaxation of your body and a mental awakening, a mental alertness. That is achieved through yoga nidra meditation. What happens is when you do yoga nidra meditation, your body achieves a state of relaxation, but your mind is completely alert. When that happens, your brain starts to produce beautiful, slow, coherent alpha waves and theta waves. Right now, when you're watching me on a phone or a tablet or a computer screen, your brain is producing beta waves. When you're super stressed and highly focused on a particular problem in your life, your brain is producing high beta waves. Not very good. Your brain needs to produce alpha waves so that it can visualize things clearly. And your brain needs to produce theta waves so that you become suggestible to your own auto suggestion. When your brain is producing theta waves, all the visualization that you carry out in your alpha brainwave state will go right into your subconscious mind. And when subconscious mind takes a particular impression, it is going to affect your autonomic nervous system. It is going to affect your body. It is going to affect the physical reality around you, because your state of mind means your state of subconscious mind. Nobody cares about your conscious mind. No matter how much you affirm, I am happy, I am calm, I am this, I am that. No, your body will not accept your affirmation. Your physical reality will not accept your affirmation unless you truly change your subconscious mind. And the first step of reprogramming your subconscious mind, of changing your subconscious mind, is relaxation through yoga nidra meditation. I have a video on how to do yoga nidra meditation, which is linked in the description box down below. Now, the second step is visualizing the future that you want. Visualize that you're already the person that you desire to become, and you're already doing the things that you want to do. So start to visualize that you're already a calm, relaxed, happy, joyful, empowered version of yourself. Visualize what are the things you're going to do in your world now that you have become this person. Visualize you're going to social events with a very confident posture. You're talking to people with a big smile on your face. Visualize that you're noticing your breathing rate is really relaxed. Visualize that your pulse rate, you're measuring your pulse rate and it's just 70 to 75. Right now it's maybe 100. If you can just visualize that you're just palpating your pulse rate and it's 75, that's a good visualization, because that signifies to your subconscious mind that you're actually healed. Visualize all the things that signifies to your subconscious mind that you're an upgraded version of yourself, and you're living a completely different life where everything is perfect, where everything is wonderful. Visualize that you're waking up with a big smile on your face instead of heart palpitation and sweating from your face. Visualize that as you go to bed at night, you have a big smile on your face and you're saying to yourself, wow, I had an amazing day. Right now, if you're avoiding stimulating agents like coffee, and you're avoiding romantic partners, dating because you're inflicted with mental pain, start to visualize that you're dating a romantic partner. Start to touch their hair, start to kiss them, start to smell their perfume, start to smell the aroma of coffee, start to drink coffee in your visualization, start to hear your romantic partner say, wow, you're such a peaceful and powerful human being. Start to say to your friends and family in your visualization act, hey guys, you do not have to worry about me anymore. I am completely fine. I don't go to therapy sessions anymore. Visualize that your friends and family are saying to you, wow, your outlook on life has completely changed. You're so peaceful and relaxed these days. What happens is your imagination becomes really strong, and it creates a strong neural network inside of your brain if you provide all the sensory vividness to your imaginary scenario. A 20th century spiritual leader named Neville Goddard said, imagination creates reality. But right now, your imagination is weak. Make it strong by providing all the sensory vividness, the things that you can see, things that you can hear, things that you can smell, things that you can taste, things that you can touch after you have become an upgraded version of yourself. When you visualize an imaginary scenario this way, your brain cannot distinguish between an imagined scenario, which is provided with all this sensory vividness, and an experience that you have in this three-dimensional world. So start taking advantage of this wonderful property of your brain. And your brain will start to create neural networks that reflect like all that imagined scenario is happening to you in real time. How cool is that? Now, the third step is mental rehearsal of this visualization scenario until you start to embrace the feelings of this visualization act. What happens is when you mentally rehearse this imaginary scenario over and over and over and over and over again, the neural network that was formed inside of your brain starts to become hard and set and permanent. So, enough mental rehearsal of this visualization act makes your neural network permanent, and this neural network is going to send a rush of chemicals down your body. These chemicals are going to create feelings in your body, and those feelings are going to be equal to that imagined scenario. Your imaginary scenario signified that you are now a completely upgraded version of yourself, and everything that you're doing is amazing. Your life is amazing. Your life has turned out to be wonderful. So, you are going to feel the corresponding equivalent feelings of joy, gratitude, empowerment. When you start to feel all of these elevated emotions of gratitude and joy, your healing begins. We have this stupid way of thinking that we need to await our healing. We need to await the success from this three-dimensional reality in order to feel grateful and happy. But no, if you are creating your life from your wonderful human imagination, the first thing that you need to do is embrace the feelings of that imagination. Only then your imagination will materialize into existence. So, what you need to get really good at is sustaining these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, and empowerment. Because right now, you're sustaining the emotion of anxiety, worries, and concern for no reason. Nothing needs to happen to you, and you're still going to feel anxious because you have been practicing feeling anxiety for so long. You have been practicing imagining the worst case scenarios of your life for so long that it has become your second nature. So start showing up every day. Start to do these three simple steps every day: relaxation, visualization, and embracing the elevated emotion of your visualization. And then you will be able to sustain the emotions of anxiety, of joy, gratitude, empowerment for no reason. And when that happens, be ready, because magic is going to happen. All of your visualization will just come to you in a very unexpected manner. So please change your life by doing these three simple steps, and do not forget one very important thing. You need to stop paying attention to the negative events, circumstances in your life that puts you at a state of negativity, because I have already told you the negative circumstances, the events in your personal reality is an illusion. It's just Maya. It is just projected from your own state of consciousness. Because your state of consciousness is bad, your personal reality has so many bad events, circumstances, and events. So do not pay attention to it. Close your eyes. Pay attention to your inner world of thoughts, feelings, and imagery. Make it very real. And then when you can upgrade your state of consciousness that way, your personal reality will get an upgrade. But do not look for its evidence in your physical reality. Do not go around looking for, oh my God, when is my visualization going to come true? Because you're again giving importance to the physical reality. You're again giving importance to Maya. You're again paying attention to an illusion, while you need to pay attention to the cause of that physical reality. Pay attention to the source of that physical reality. Just pay attention to upgrade your state of consciousness. Because why do you even care? If you can just feel emotions of gratitude, empowerment, and joy by simply closing your eyes and feel all of these wonderful human feelings, then why do you even care if your visualization is going to happen or not? If you're feeling gratitude, empowerment, and joy, panic attacks and anxiety attacks and fear is not going to coexist. These things do not coexist. Only one thing remains. So please start choosing gratitude, start choosing happiness, start choosing joy and empowerment. And I have given you the tools to feel all of these emotions. But you need to cut out very bad things in your life. Everything that takes your attention away from you, everything that makes your attention span short. TikToks, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, all forms of instant gratifications, drugs, alcohol, all of these things are making your attention span short. But you need to make your attention span so long, you need to be able to hold your attention on a particular imaginary scenario to derive feelings from it. And the only way to make your attention span long is by cutting out all of these things and just showing up every day to do these three simple steps. As you become proficient at doing these three simple steps, you will be able to hold your attention for a long period of time on an imaginary scenario, and you'll be able to derive feelings from it, and you will change your life. Once you can just feel gratitude by yourself, who cares about what happens in your physical reality? Of course, it's going to change. Of course, your physical reality is going to change as a result of you being able to sustain all of these elevated emotions. But don't even care about it, because it's just an illusion. It is just a projection from your own state of consciousness. So just pay attention to your own state of consciousness and you will change your life. Now, I have made a ton of different videos on how to completely overcome your panic attacks. But if you still feel like you cannot do it alone, then I provide one-to-one online coaching. So message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp or my Viber, my Telegram, and we will get started right away. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. And do not forget that the sky is the limit once you truly know how to imagine correctly and feel the emotions of your desired imagination correctly. Comment down on the comment section below what are the challenges you're currently facing so that I can personally respond to you.